Hey YouTube! So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make us some fudge. I figured I might as well make a video on how to do it. This is gonna be one of the recipes handed down to me by my mother. Thanks Mom for the fudge. And we're gonna go ahead and run into everything that we need. So, first things first, we're gonna need a stainless steel pan, pot. That way the chocolate and the sugar doesn't melt into it. We're gonna need 6 to 7 ounces of marshmallow puff right here, as you can see. We need a square pan, put it all into when we're done. Sugar, of course, to make it nice and sweet. Evaporated milk. And then we're also going to need Crisco to make the pan nice and unsticky. And then the chocolate chips, 12-ounce pack. It says 12 ounce right there, so we're good. Now, oh, we also need butter. I almost forgot. So we need a stick and a half of butter. So, taking out, we got 1 stick, and we'll cut that one. So once again, we did this with the s'mores. We took a nice plastic bag such as this. Stick our Crisco, put our nice bag in there, and we're just gonna put it in the pan. We're gonna get nice and greasy, every little bit, because we don't want that chocolate to stick, and then we're not gonna be able to get it out. That would be a problem. Anyways, that's done. Now, let's go ahead. We're gonna shove our butter in our pot, nice big stainless steel pot. Make sure you guys wash your hands. I wash my hands before doing this. We touching all this wonderful things, and you just don't want to spread any germs around when you're cooking. It's gonna call for 3 cups of sugar. You wonder, why is fudge so good? Well, you gotta figure it's like candy. It's fudge. I don't know what you base fudge. Is it candy, brownie, or what? Fudge has got to be a different classification. Anyways, I got a 2-cup measuring cup here. So it calls for 3 cups. Level it off. Just a little bit more. There we go. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna melt this butter first. Okay. Make sure it's getting melted. I'm gonna use a wooden spoon too. That way I don't have any issues wiping it off. I'm not gonna use one with holes in it or with prongs. It's gonna be nice and easy. It's gonna get all fudgied up. There we go. The mixer is going to be for when you add the chocolate and the marshmallow puff to concoction of butter, sugar, all that. We also need a little bit of vanilla. It's like a teaspoon of vanilla for the finishing touch. Sorry, I'm not very good with these cooking videos and keeping up with all the dadgum ingredients, so spare with me if I forget 1 or 2. But you'll get them all at the very beginning of the video. I'll list them all out for you guys so you can see what the heck goes in it. See the butter melting nicely. Oh yeah, you can hear it in there. We're gonna need 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk. Not sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk. Sweetened condensed is more of your very sticky, gooey type milk. Evaporated milk is it's like milk. Regular. So we're gonna go to 2/3. There we go. There's that. I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna add it in here with the butter. I'm gonna turn it down some. Sometimes if you break your butter into smaller chunks, it will melt faster. So you can go ahead and do that. So for this marshmallow puff, it's gonna go on at the end with your chocolate chips. So what you're gonna wanna do is you just wanna prep it, all right? What I mean by prep it is this stuff It's very hard to get out sometimes, and it's very sticky. So warming it up a little in the microwave is gonna help just a hair. Just 15 seconds in the microwave. That's all you're gonna need. So I'm gonna shove it inside of the microwave. I'm not gonna forget about it. Make sure you guys don't forget about it. You can keep it out if you want. It's gonna help you remind you that, hey, I've got a marshmallow puff in there. And you're gonna use the whole thing because it's 7 ounces. You need 6 to 7 ounces. Now the key to this, once you pour the sugar in, 3 cups, correct? You're gonna pour it all in and you're gonna keep stirring it, all right? It's gonna be the most trickiest part for everything, all right? The key is to keep stirring. Reason being, is you do not want it to burn. If it burns, it's gonna create nasty hard chunks in your fudge, and that's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, period. Good. All right, so I'm gonna add that sugar, okay? This has it on a medium heat. It needs to be on a medium heat. Third cup. That'll do. Okay, now, key is just to stir it all together, stir it all together. Like I said, the key is to keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring, and you're just gonna keep doing this. When it comes to a boil, when you see bubbles and everything coming to it, you're gonna stir it for 5 minutes while it's at a boil. When it's done with that 5 minutes, that's when you're gonna go ahead and add in the chocolate chips, and you're gonna add in the marshmallow puff. Okay, it's already starting to bubble. So we're gonna time it for 5 minutes, and we're just gonna keep stirring. As you can see, you see those brown things? It's the side of the pot where the edges, where it's hard for me to actually stir around and get that stuff. So that's what we don't want. That's why we want to constantly keep stirring it so we don't crystallize this entire batch of fudge. All right, so we got basically 1 minute left before we take this off the stove. We have the chocolate chips, our vanilla extract, and our marshmallow, which is in the microwave. I just turned that on. Okay, 5 minutes. Remove it from the heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the chocolate chips, marshmallow puff, Okay. And a little bit of this vanilla extract. And then eat it. Pour it into the pan that's waiting for it with the Crisco. And the rest of the side stuff, this is all granulated, which means it's like sandy because the sugar went ahead and kind of stuck to the side of the pot. So in other words, it's gonna be kind of crunchy. So we're just gonna take all that side stuff off. We're gonna put it in a separate container than our fudge. But this, just basically easy enough. That's all we gotta do. If there's like marshmallow on top, just mix it in there. It'll all mix up nice and easy. It'll melt in. No problemo. Now your fudge is done. Okay, now all you're gonna do is you're gonna let it out to cool somewhere. So pick a spot in your countertop, somewhere where you think is adequate for it to cool. Just let it sit. Like I said, extra stuff in this pot. It's not really gonna be good if you shove it in there with the rest of that good fudge. So you can kind of test and see what your fudge turned out to be, taste testing it wise, by throwing it in here. So I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna scrape up the rest of this, put it in this bowl here, and we'll taste a little bit to see how it turned out. But with all of this, that is how you make fudge. Real simple, easy. The hardest part is stirring it, making sure you don't burn it. Nice tin of fudge. And you can do this with other flavors as well. I put marshmallow cherries in it before and it tasted really good. I've tried white chocolate and it's also turned out very good. So I'll have to make another video when I do marshmallow cherries or white chocolate. So once the fudge is done cooling, when it's all done cooling to a certain degree, you can go ahead and take the fudge and you can put it in the refrigerator. And you can just cover it over with saran wrap, wait till it gets a little harder, and then you can go ahead and cut it just like we did the s'mores. And just cut it into little squares, and then it's good to go ahead and serve. Anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything, go ahead and post them in the comments below, and I'll get back with you. If you want me to try something else when it comes to fudge, go ahead and let me know. If you got a recipe that you want me to make, go ahead and shoot it to me, and I'll go ahead and put it up on YouTube for you.